thanks very much to really all of you for being here. Thanks to the RPSO colleagues who have been organizing this meeting in cooperation with the Covenant of Mayors as well. So we are very pleased. Thanks to all the speakers and all of you for being here. As Ursula was saying, this is a good practice webinar where we really like to hear from you as well. So thanks for being with us. So as Ursula mentioned, I'm sure all of you already know what the Rural Pact is, what the vision, the Rural Vision is, and where actually the energy transition fits. But we just wanted to bring all of us just up to the same level of understanding so that we can really have very fruitful discussion later on. So in this short presentation, I just wanted to give again a sense of where the long-term vision for the rural areas comes from. This is a very let's say, collaborative exercise that the Commission did in cooperation with a cooperation among 3 commissioners. So the Vice President for Demography and Democracy, Dubravka Suica, the Commissioner for Agriculture, Wojciechowski, and the Commissioner for Cohesion and Reforms, Ferreira, which really brought the Commission to launch the communication on the long-term vision in June 2021, as you know. And this is very much, let's say, a new exercise for the Commission, bringing all the 3 voices together, and very much also stakeholders in the picture when discussing the communication. If we look at the vision is very much, let's say, built around 10 shared goals for what we'd like to see in rural areas in 2040. So we'd like to bring the ambition of all Europeans on how rural areas will look like, being stronger, connected, prosperous, and resilient. And here the idea is very much that this is done through 2 main elements in the vision, through the Rural Action Plan, which is somehow, if you allow me, the European Commission homework as well. And we are very happy, in fact, to also put ourselves forward. Many of the departments within the European Commission have committed to actions and to take action as part of the Rural Vision. And we have, in fact, colleagues that you'll hear in the next session from the GAGRI itself and the GNR, and we are very happy to have them with us to talk about the actions that we are taking. But also there is the Rural Pact that really involves all stakeholders from all levels, national through to local level, and we'll touch upon the Rural Pact as well in this presentation. If I can move on with the slide, which is okay. If we talk about the long-term vision for the rural areas, we talked about the 10 shared goals, but there is one in particular, which is goal number 3, which looks at energy, where the energy transition is particularly important. And if we see the goal 3 talks about providers of food security, economic opportunities, goods and services for wider society, including, in fact, energy and renewable energy as well. So there is a clear understanding that the energy transition for rural areas is a key part of the vision and what we'd like to see going forward. If we move to the specific elements within the action plan and the actions within the rural action plan, we have 30 actions as part of the vision. 24 actions are thematic, while 6 are horizontal. And if we look at the thematic actions, again, energy takes a prominent role in it. We have, in fact, one flagship initiative where you'll hear more from Liviu and the colleagues afterwards, which really looks at supporting rural municipalities in the energy transition and fighting climate change. And here, this really breaks down into various work streams. One of the work stream is, in fact, developing, let's say, a work stream with them as this webinar, but also mobilizing funds and financing for the renovation way. So really the renovation of buildings going forward in Europe. And also making sure that rural is very much, let's say, considered within the activities of the new European Bauhaus. If we think about instead the horizontal actions, there is in fact the Rural Pact, which is very prominent, and it's an initiative that we are quite proud of because it's very much a bottom-up initiative where we'd really like to bring all stakeholders together getting to know each other, interacting, and in fact committing also to the vision, as Ursula was saying before, so bringing action. And in fact, if we look at how the Rural Pact, what the Rural Pact is about, is very much about a framework for cooperation between all stakeholders, not only local, regional, but also civil society, businesses, academics, and citizens as well, to make sure that we achieve the goals of the vision by 2040. And again, as we were saying, the novelty and the important element that I'd like to stress today, and that we see also reflected by the fact that you come from all different type of organizations that really are having a role on moving on the vision for rural areas, is that this is a very much participatory process. A proposal was endorsed in discussion with all the stakeholders and EU institutions last year at the Rural Pact conference in June, and that's where also the Rural Pact Support Office colleagues that have organized this briefing come in a sense that they are also part of moving the Rural Pact forward and organizing, facilitating the activities within the Rural Pact, remaining this initiative really bottom-up. And if we think about the objectives of the Rural Pact, this is very much amplifying the voice of rural areas and really making sure that they are visible and heard in policy agendas, not only at European level, but more and more also at national, regional, and local level. It's an opportunity for collaboration and mutual learning. What we are doing today, also networking opportunity. So we do organize events, and we really want to hear from you as well, and the practice that you are on the project that are already taking place at your level, in your area, in your rural area. And also there is an element not only of networking, but really to commit to act. So really making sure that we collectively take responsibility and act, or our action are recognized as part of the Rural Pact. And in fact, the Rural Pact brings together more than 2,000 community members as well. And up to this point, we have more than 115 commitments to act. So from all the actors that you see on the screen, so from public authorities through to businesses, civil society, and academics as well. So it's a very much an encouragement, as Ursula was mentioning before, to participate in the pact by really committing. And we leave you the contact details, of course, and all the relevant information as well to follow up, and really making sure that also you are aware we have a community platform as well, where we'd like to continue, of course, having these discussions that we are sure are going to be very fruitful today. So with this, I thank you very much for your attention, and I leave back the floor to Pascal. Thank you very much.